Hello, everyone, and good morning. Today we are going to look at reflexive pronouns. That's your grammar file 7 at pages 167 to 168 or 167 to 168 in your book. Now, let's look at this example first. Hey, this painting looks awesome. Have you done it yourself? Now, yourself already indicates, well, we are looking at reflexive pronouns, so pronouns ending in self or selves. We have myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself. So the singular endings are all self, S-E-L-F, and the plural endings are all selves, so S-E-L-V-S. So ourselves, yourselves, themselves. Now, the pronunciation, the stress is always on the second syllable, so it's myself and not myself. Then the German meaning is selbst. So this example says, hast du es selbst gemacht? Then there's a little attention to be made. There are differences English-German wise. So a number of verbs are reflexive in German, but not in English. So for example, to change means sich ändern. To remember means sich erinnern. So you see, in English there is no self, but in German there is. There's a complete list at page 167 in your book, so check it out and read that through. Probably you will, well, see that most of them are too easy. Then there's a second part to that, each other. Now, if you have two sentences like John and Jim take photos of themselves and John and Jim take photos of each other. Now, in the first sentence, John takes a photo of himself, so John of John, and Jim of Jim. So they're both taking photos, but not of the other one, okay? So in the second sentence, John and Jim take photos of each other. This each other tells you that they're taking photos of the other one. So John of Jim and Jim of John. So in German, each other means gegenseitig. Now, if you have done the exercises in the book, you can scroll on and see, or you can, well, just continue watching the video and see what the solutions are to page 85, exercises 2 and 3. If not, you may pause the video and continue later and see once you have done the exercises. So I'll just show you the exercises here. So in exercise 2, these are the solutions. I don't think I have to go through them, through all of them, because they are, well, I guess quite easy for you guys. Maybe in B you have some trouble because some of the exercises, well, some of the sentences might not be that obvious. But I mean, sit yourself down sounds really bizarre, and just relax yourself also sounds bizarre. So just go through the exercise, see if you did that like that. If not, well, then just ask a question. Then in exercise 3, you were supposed to write sentences with each other. Now here are some examples. Of course, you may have different ideas. I mean, that was quite an open exercise. So you had words in boxes, you could combine them the way you want. So that's it for the reflexive pronouns.